So a lot of people were talking about channel memberships recently. Oh my god. Wait. Why do I look like... I'm so sorry. I'll put a picture beside. Why do I look like, yeah, you know the whole, like, scandal with the Brendan thing? Why do I look like his girlfriend, like, right now? Crazy. It's weird. Cool. But, so that was, like, a thing, is, like, the channel membership. People got really upset about them. And I can understand why some people would get upset about channel memberships. Because, like, if, like, in some people's cases, people aren't good at posting videos, like, normally. So, like Emma, like, she posts a video, like, once a week. I heard she used to have a better, like, upload schedule, but she used to be very constant. I post videos once a week, too. But, I plan to get better at that, you know, I don't want to be... when you start off, you generally, like, post more videos than you need to. You don't have, like, a consistent schedule, because you honestly just, like, need... Your main focus is to grow. So, the main way to grow is to post more. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling across my words. I'm really sorry. She doesn't really seem to have, like, a defiant schedule, though. Like, she doesn't have one anywhere, and that's... You kind of want to have, like, a defiant schedule with your audience so they know about it, because it's all about consistency. It really is. It's all consistency. So it's weird that she's like, one video extra month, when it's like, you don't even have a consistent schedule on your own channel. It's weird. But, like, the main reason why people, like, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to take over the Patreon idea. But the thing is, though, it's like all these larger creators who are having them, and the people who use Patreon are the smaller creators who get really messed up, who get really screwed over by YouTube constantly with their monetization and everything. That's why they have a Patreon. So YouTube trying to take over that platform by starting out with bigger creators doesn't really make any sense, because the smaller creators are still going to Patreon, because that's still the most reliable source for, like, people who for that type of service. And it doesn't really make any sense to me that all these... I understand why bigger creators are jumping on it, because they don't want to have a Patreon, because there's a lot of stuff that happens with Patreon about, like, the donations thing and, like, everything like that. Like, it's like, no, we don't want to be, like, a GoFundMe thing. That's what it kind of turned into, almost. I don't know. I don't know everything about it, honestly. But the thing is with the... I'm sorry about me saying so much. I really am. With the whole membership thing, is, like, some people, they have big projects to do. Like, some people, they need more money because they need to do these bigger projects. And it makes perfect sense why they'd want them, because you can do bigger things with more money. That just makes sense. You can create more when you have more money. Like, that's just how things work. But with some of them, they're like... It seems like they're just like, oh, this new feature, sure, let's do it, you know? And it's like, well, we're gonna, like, I heard with the Dolan twins that they used to do bloopers, but then they just brought bloopers back. And that's what their channel is, and then that's what their channel membership thing is. And it can kind of create two communities, almost, of, like, the insider community, that's, like, your channel, your members, people who, like, buy the merch. It kind of can make this, like, inclusive, this thing that you have to be. It separates the communities. And that isn't good. You don't want to have, like, two different communities, and one that you talk to a lot, and one you don't even, like, mention, that you forget is there half the time. It's really, like, not good for creators to do. And some of them, I know it's hard, especially when you're bigger. You can, like, I know this is something a lot of the bigger creators have talked about, who don't want favoritism to arise through merch or through membership, things like that. And they want that balanced community of, like, well, you don't have to have money to be in the community. You don't have to have money for me to, you know, you don't really, because we all support them through watching their content, you know? So it's kind of like, I understand the need for membership, but like I feel like it could also create these like separate community almost. Whereas like the outsider and the insider who has money. And I feel like it's kind of weird because like the people like with the Dolan twins, and I know Ace family is a crazy one, which is weird. Because all their fan base is like young, and it's like they don't have jobs. That's their parents' money, you know, and like some other parent, like their parents can't afford it. And it kind of just sucks because you don't want favoritism to like arise in the community, especially when like kind of heard it's like already there in some of them, and you don't want to make more of that at the same time. So it kind of, I don't know. It's good and bad, like everything else. So informative. That's just my thoughts. I think it can cause good, can cause bad. Your faves might accidentally expose themselves to be only like people who support them financially. So sorry to hear about that. You can subscribe to me, and I make bad content too. Now I won't favoritize because I have no one to favoritize because I have 0 subscribers and 0 because I make trash. Because I make videos. I will include you. No. That's awful. Anyways, here's a useless rant about a thing everyone's talking about, because I need some viewers and subscribers. Full honesty. But I mean, it's kind of, hopefully no one uses it to get a negative advantage. Uses it improperly. Hopefully no one does that. But I mean, people did with Patreon, so people are probably going to do it with this too. Sorry. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. I've just remembered Kari Bible does that. Yes. Hope you guys have a good day. See you in the next one. Probably isn't going to be a next one. Unless you guys are just going to leave something down below. But hopefully no one exploits it. Because I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It can be used to make bigger projects. To support subscribers. Aluminum candy spell. To support subscribers. To support new content because YouTube is demonetizing people like crazy. It's good. But could show that your fave has favoritism. Exploiting a young fan base. Yay. So fun. So informative. See ya in the next one. Peace. No. Bye.